Yeah, we're gonna and I'm gonna go ahead and ask Sonny Stiles and Cody Simon to move to the back couple tables. So anyone wants to talk with them, they can head back there. Otherwise, we're gonna open up the floor to the front here for Marvin Harrison Jr. Over to the right, Austin Ward, the podcast.
Marv, are you too nervous for the podium? Over here on your right. You don't want the podium? You want?
No, I look much rather my spot in the back there. Usually, more comfortable.
You got it. I mean, aren't you used to the spotlight by now?
Yeah, right. Getting there.
Which of the 3 touchdowns was your favorite today?
The rushing one.
Why?
I think we've called that play I think 3 times in my career so far, and I came up short the other 2 times, and I finally got an end zone this time, and that was my first rushing touchdown of my career. So that's definitely going to be a special one for me.
Marvin, over to the left, we got Cameron Teague Robinson from The Athletic.
Ryan, Marvin, you mentioned the rushing touchdown. It seems like as the years gone on, teams double you, triple you, bracket you. Ryan has done a good job of finding creative ways to get you the ball in space. How much have you grown in your versatility, whether you're coming around on a reverse, kind of offset as a tight end? How have you enjoyed that versatility?
It's definitely been great. I learned a lot. In spring ball, I got to play slot pretty much the whole spring with the Mecca being out. And so just enhancing my game as much as I can. I think last year obviously I was just kind of an outside guy, but now I think this year I'm showcasing more of my ability, and I can do many things on the field. So like you said, credit to Coach Day. He's done a tremendous job getting me the ball. So all thanks to him really.
Over to the right, Dylan Davis, Delaware Gazette.
Marv, have you ever been to New York in December?
What did you say?
December before?
Close to December, but no, not in December.
I know that you don't set out to try to go win the Heisman Trophy, but it's a realistic thing right now. You're in the talk of that. Is it something that, like, at least you want to do? Is it in your head at all in the off season? Like, hey, I'd like to go win a Heisman Trophy, or is it so far removed that it's just not?
No, I mean, in all season that wasn't in my head at all. I just want to beat the team at North and go to the Big Ten championship. I mean, I've kind of been saying that all year. So those are the 2 goals I've had before the season even started, and I'm thankful to even be in the conversation. But there's a lot of football left to be played, and I'm just trying to do my best to help the team win.
Over to the left, Dan Hope, 11 Warriors.
Marvin, do you feel like the connection between you and Kyle is getting stronger and stronger here as you go week by week?
Yes, definitely. I know we played with each other in high school, but it's totally different in college. We just the players are better, the schemes are different, so we're still trying to adjust. And we have, I think it was 10 games now. We're still developing the chemistry and just giving each other different looks, in practice, and trying to be on the same page as much as we can. So, it's been great though. It's definitely been super exciting playing with him again, and we're going to continue our connection on the field.
Over here to the right, Tim May, the Tim May Show, and On 3.
Yeah, Marvin, a lot of receivers have come through Ohio State. You're the first guy to ever have 2 1,000-yard receiving seasons. What does that mean to you? I mean, I know you're paying attention a little bit to that, but what does it mean to you already have a legacy like that?
Yeah, that's crazy. All praise and glory to God. He's blessed me a lot with a lot of different gifts, and each and every day, I just try to honor those gifts. By putting as much work as I can, and he's blessed me to be able to accomplish a feat like that, and to be the first ever to do something in Ohio State history, especially as a receiver. You know how many great receivers have come through this place, and that means a lot. And like I said, I'm just super blessed.
Right behind Tim, Jeff Gilbert, Press Pros.
The fast start tonight, you guys have been talking about wanting to do that. What did that feel like in the huddle, sideline, all through that first half, just score?
Yeah, I don't know the correct stat. I think we scored on 5 of the 6 drives in the first half. That's what we need to do. I think it starts with scoring points in the red zone. That was big. We can't settle for field goals in that area. So when we score touchdowns and not field goals, I think that's definitely the fast start that we're talking about.
Was there more exciting doing that? What did it feel like on the sideline?
No, this has kind of been the model all year that we went a fast start, and unfortunately we haven't been able to do that. But today we did.
Over here to the right, Bill Rabinowitz, Columbus Dispatch.
Yeah, a primetime game. You played the way you did tonight. I asked you a couple weeks ago about the Heisman. Probably punch your ticket for sure. How meaningful is that to you at this point?
Not meaningful too much. Obviously, I'm very thankful and blessed to be in the conversation. But no, we still have 2 games left in the regular season, and hopefully one in a Big Ten championship. And that's kind of been my goal all year, is to do those 2 things: beat the T North and win a Big Ten championship. So, whatever happens in December happens in December. But right now, I'm just obviously focusing on the corrections that we need to make from this game and then moving on to Minnesota.
And final question for Marvin. Lori Schmidt, Columbus Dispatch.
Marvin, Ryan said that he cut back on practices this week. Was it noticeable? And if so, how much did it help? I mean, I imagine it's that time of year where you're starting to feel it.
Yeah, week 10, that helped tremendously. I think not just me, but many other players dealing with some injuries. We're trying to battle it out. And throughout the whole week, we're trying to get as healthy as we can for Saturdays, because obviously Saturday's the most important. So for him to do that for us, and I think for us to perform the way we did, it shows our maturity as a team, shows the confidence and trusting he has in us to go out there and still execute at a high level, even coming back some reps at practice. So hopefully we continue to do that. But obviously Saturdays need to go the way today did to get for that to happen.
Marvin, thank you very much.
Thank you guys, appreciate it.